All right, here we go. Squats today. It's going down. Let's see where we're at. It's been a minute since doing this one. What's today? 17th. I have not done the squats in a while, so we bring it back. Squat jumps. I need to add the calf jumps in here too. I left the master sheet at home, so we'll use that as a warm-up. Oh, here we go. So full circuit. We're going to start here and run it back just to make sure, because the last time, this must have been like 2 weeks ago, almost actually like 3 weeks ago. So we're going to bring it back. Starting with 205 for 10, Nebraska pyramid style. We're going to increase from there. All right. $205, $225, $245, $265, $285, $305, $315, and then back to $265 for 4. That'll be the start, and then it gets fun from there. All right, let's get some beats and get this thing rolling. How do you even do this? Ooh, all right, whatever. Game time. Figure that out next time. 35s. It's funny how you get used to certain bars. This bar feels heavier than the one in the gym up at the school. And these weights, being the more traditional ones and not kind of those rubber plated ones, also feel a lot heavier. And not doing it in 3 weeks makes it feel heavier too. So stay consistent. I'm gonna rest for a minute 45 between each set and loosen up my legs between each set. So I'm gonna get a mat, start stretching out. There we go. This thing should work now. There you go. All right, let's load up for 225. Target is 8. It's good work. Second set. 225 felt better than the 205. That first one, you always got to get it out of your system. Get back in the groove. Another minute 45. Another little stretch. We'll get back to it. Seconds. That's pretty cool. Mix up on the fly, baby. Let's go. All right, 245 for 6. Solid. Feel my lower back get a little active on that, but it does feel a little bit stronger too, I think, because the handstands and those stability and shoulder exercises I've been doing for that. So it translates. Make sure the work is connected. Just make sure it's connected. What are you talking about? Talking about 265 for 6. Next set, timer's up. Let's go. All right, and as always, it's progressive overload, right? So 8 sets of this in total, starting with the lower weight, higher reps, increasing weight, decreasing reps every time till we get to the top, and then we finish out at a lower rep range, a higher rep range and lower weights at the very end. A repeat of the halfway point. Think of it like first 4, you end in the same place as you do at the end. All right, let's load up 265. Not bad, not bad. 285 for 3 coming up next. Time that rest. Got to stay honest on that. Checking the form, watching the replay. Not bad, still reaching about 90. Really focusing on getting those hips parallel to the floor. The Buns work is real. This is the way. It must be done. There's no other option. Not burger buns. I mean, different people eat different things. Bad jokes, bad jokes, bad jokes. They refer to it as buns work, booty work, the cheeks. Hey, whatever it takes, inch by inch and step by step, squat by squat. Let's get it. Major on kick out here in the stream, talking about burger buns. I'm chilling out here trying to put in a little bit of work, trying to stay honest with it. This is the last workout of the week. I'll probably go for a run tomorrow. So we'll see how the legs feel. And I walked over here to the gym today, so I'll be walking home afterwards. Hey, homemade is the way to go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna need to fuel up after this, so I might have to find some of those too. All right, we're gonna load up 2 more 10s on here. Actually, yeah, there are 2 more. Okay. Yeah, 285 for a 3. 3 is the target. 3B target. All right, man, let's do this. Gotta make the time make sense. All right, there's 3. You know, I went to the store today and I picked up some chicken thighs, so I have most of what I need right there. I'm gonna screen cap that so I can do that recipe. Appreciate it. Good looks. Simple, healthy, effective, replenishing. That's what I'm talking about. Major on kick coming through with the recipes in the stream. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, I see you. I see your picture. No lie, I'm still waiting for you to come back through on Fortnite, bro. I'm just saying. I know you got your hands full down there, but I'm just saying. Oh, yeah? Come through, man. I'll be there. I will be there. Let's get it. I believe it, bro. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. All right, that's what's up. Be looking forward to seeing you there, man. Builds? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll run builds, but I won't build anything. I might put up a single wall here and there, but like usually when people say builds, they mean you know what you're doing builds. Nah, I just run and gun. That's it. I believe you. Get that extra shield, that extra defense. I basically end up farming materials and giving them to the people who do build. All right, next set, 305 for two. Two is the target, 305, we're gonna load it up. Yeah, that's what I do. So everybody needs a supply man. All right, let's get a sip. Fuel up and hydrate. Just a touch. All right, once again, 305 for two. Let's ride. That second rep was much better than the first. First one, I was kind of feeling it out. The second one, all the way down. Must be done, but it felt good. Bottom line, both reps felt really good. So for not doing the squats for the last 3 weeks, that's missing, one a week. At one a week, that's missing 3 workouts in total. My legs are still feeling pretty good, pretty on point. So we'll take that as a win. And to be honest, I don't see myself really going up much past this pyramid. The 1 rep max in this, the next set will be for 315. But I don't need to do much more than 315. So I'll stick with this rep range and these weights for a while. Depending on how easy it gets, if it does get to a point where it's like, oh man, this is super comfortable, then I may add a little bit more weight. Yeah, injury, that's a good question. Part of the reason why I don't want to go too high or much higher than 315 in this set of weights is because of the injury. For one, a lot of guys you see doing the heavy lifts have like the knee pads, the elbow pads, the weight belt. And it's a personal preference for me, but I'd rather not use those and not have to depend on those. So for me, it's like a slow build with weights and making sure that at every stage my body is capable of handling the weight that I'm throwing up there without needing to rely on any extra support, if that makes sense. So while I am like aware, I could get injured, it is more about the slow build to try to prevent it and really stick with the good form as best as I can to avoid any potential for injury. Let me know if that answers the question. I guess, on that note, 100%. 100%. It's about keeping it simple because every night it's about the sustainability as opposed to like trying to do all this super heavy weight, because there's no point in burning ourselves up to try to hit X amount of weight for what? Like we don't. I'm not getting any extra cookies for lifting heavy weight. So for me, I'm going to push, and I want to feel the push, but it's with longevity in mind. So I like that approach, man. 1% change and improvement as opposed to just results for the sake of results. Because, yeah, the 1% change is something that's sustainable and that you can grow over time. The extra cookies. You sure a 3-year-old doesn't have anything to do with that? 315 for one. Let's load it up. Hold up. That was 305? Why did I? Oh, see, I messed up in my jump. Last time. Okay. So in this pyramid, I'm adding 20 pounds every new set. But last time I did it, I went from 305 for 2 to 315 for 1. And it should have been 305 for 2 to 325 for 1. So today, I'll do it the right way. We'll go to 325 and see how this feels. And 325 probably will be where I max out. It won't be more than 350, that's for sure. But, like I said, depending on how strong the legs feel, maybe in the next few months, we'll see if it's worth increasing or not. I see. Yeah, basketball, man. You know, I remember we used to play all the time, like open gyms, indoor, outdoor, didn't matter. But I think after going to the islands and coming back, after playing in the leagues out there, um, I really didn't feel the urge to play it anymore. 3 to 5 times a week, great day, man. These guys down here, they try to get me to play all the time, and I'll play during intramurals, and that's about it. Like it's so hard. It's so hard to be bothered to play basketball. But yeah, yep, I hear you. It was like, yeah, 3 to 5 times a week, just about every day. Yeah. I never went at it that hard, I don't think, but I don't know. When I came back to the States, I really lost interest in it. Um, but yeah, it's super rare. I go down when I went down to Southern the last couple times. I hung out with Linsky, and we shot around. We did that like twice, and got Tim in there too, which was cool. But outside of that, like playing once a month, man, I'm on that 1 month out of the year rotation for basketball. All right, what we got? 325. So 25 and a 10. That's 35. No, this adds 10. So I need this and 5. Okay, that's what it is. 40. 25. 25. 230. 280. 300. What? My math is wrong. 225. 225 plus 50. 275. 285. 295. That's 305. That's what I just did. Oh, I need to add another 10. Take it off. Struggling to count out here, man. Tough times. How does that? That doesn't make any sense. 225, 275. I think it's wrong. Yeah, because that's 315. So, I forgot how to add. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So we're gonna do this weight, and if it feels sketchy, I'll be ditching it, but should be okay. Yeah, because this was on before. Let's see what it feels like. I'll know pretty quick if this is right or not. I need to see that one back. I know I didn't get the depth on that I would have liked to. Let's see. That wasn't bad. A good fight at the bottom, but that wasn't bad. Yeah. All right. I'll take it. 325 for one. How about that? Appreciate it, man. But yeah. No, well, I would like to go deeper, maybe in general. But I'll probably start with a lot lighter weight just to get comfortable with that. I don't want to go past 90 with like more than 250. Yeah, but I would like to really go down as deep as I can. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like you lifting the whole world. Oh man. All right, one more set of these squats, 265 for 4. We bring it back down, and then it was 627. We do some squat jumps with weight. But we keep it simple here. This is that 4 sets of 10 at 135. All right, let's get rid of some of this weight. We're not seeing this again until next week. 265. So I need 15. This stays. This stays. Can't add. Hey, that's a good question. I think I would start, you'll have to go and kind of test it out. But I guess my first question would be, what's the main goal? Are you looking to incorporate the squats as a part of a more broad routine, or um, are you wanting to target the squats in particular as a workout? Um, I guess to be honest, either way, the squats are going to be one of the best movements you can do. That's going to use a lot of different muscles and stabilizers and all of that. Um, but yeah, in terms of figuring out what weight to start with, you'll have to kind of test it out, but start light. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would honestly start just going in there, getting used to the form first. So let me ask you this. Um, okay, I like that. I like that. How familiar are you with the squat? Like, maybe what's the last time that you did it? How comfortable were you with it? If you've done it, what kind of weights were you working with? Okay, nice. Yeah, in that case, I would say since your body knows what it's doing, um, I would I would start with like just a few warm up sets with the bar just to get the motion, that muscle memory back. Start with like 135 even, just start really light and do like 10 to 12 reps. And ultimately you'd want to do like you could do a good progressive overload as well, because increasing the weight slowly uh, will help get your body used to that. It'll help strengthen up ankles, knees, and stability. But yeah, that's where I would start. Start with like 135s, see how it feels, to establish a baseline for where you are right now. And once we have that baseline of whatever weight you feel really good at doing 10 reps, then we can build the progress and kind of the plan from there. But yeah, you being familiar with the move and having put some good work in on it before, that's gonna work to your advantage a lot. It's game time, man. Back in the lab. That's what I like to see. All right, 4 sets here. I'm sorry, 4 reps. All right, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming through. Send me a text or a message somewhere else too, and we'll keep in touch on this. I got you, bro. All right, 4 reps. Let's do it. All right, sounds good. I'll be looking for it. Game time, baby. Let's go. 265 for 4. Not gonna lie, that felt harder than the 325 and the 305. That down tempo, man. The switch up gets you. But that's it for squats. Now, from here, we're doing 4 sets of these next 3 workouts or movements. Weighted squat jump, so we'll take down the weight. So we have 135 on, and we'll do 10 jumps, 4 sets of 10. Pretty simple. It's about dynamic, explosive range. Once again, make sure that you're connecting your workouts in the gym to the things you're trying to do outside of the gym. For me personally, when it comes to sport and gymnastics, specifically, I'm trying to get better at tumbling, trying to improve my strength and my foundation for that. The power comes through the legs. So my legs have to be strong, but not just strong in terms of lifting weight. They have to be really efficient at the quick power burst. So these next movements specifically, you're not necessarily going to see the super range of motion because when you're jumping, my friend on here's Major talking about basketball, the kinds of jumps that you do for basketball, you don't see people going to jump and then they go all the way down here. You don't. It's a quick, you tap in and you go. So these next few movements are going to reflect that reality, and they're going to mirror what you see from sport jumping and what I know I do in gymnastics jumping. All right, another minute, we'll get back on it. Ten seconds. Boy, that time goes quick when you're trying to rest. All right. So we've worked on that deep power. Now it's explosive power. My legs are a little shaky there, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a good rep, good set. Let me get this bench and I'll talk about the next thing. So, if you notice me adjust the height on the rack, it's something I should have checked on before, but when I was going through the heavier weights, it felt weird starting from that position because I had to squat a lot and then lift up and then go down again. So I should have adjusted it up higher before to make getting the weight off the rack easier. There's a lot of things you can do in the gym to make your work more focused, so you're not spending a lot of time and energy and effort doing something that isn't even part of what you're actually trying to work out. So that position like this and trying to get set, like there's nothing that I'm doing that mirrors. I'm not trying to train for that. So the quicker I can get up to here, now I can get to training and putting my energy towards the thing I want to. Bench press is another one where you'll see this. Depending on where you set up under the bar, some people set up way back here, some people set up like this, whatever it is. But here's the thing. If you're more up, like straight above, where you're, let's do it this way. If your arms are more in line like this, then you're getting closer to the movement you're actually trying to work out, right? But if you have the weight racked way back here, you have to expend a whole lot of energy getting the bar to here. So you've already spent, and not only that, but like I said, that movement from here to here with your arms has nothing to do with the movement you're trying to work in the bench, right? So chances are in doing that, you're working out a set of muscles and burning out your reserves and the recruiting muscles that are part of this. You're tiring them out before you've even started. So whether it's having a spot help you lift to get to the right position to start, do that. Whether it's making sure that the equipment is in the right position to save you that energy, do that. Because when you start lifting heavier and heavier weights, that little bit of energy is 1 or 2 reps. That little bit of energy is another 20 pounds that you might be leaving on the back burner, and just you never know you're that strong because you're leaving energy and reserves on the table. Don't do that. Make sure that your equipment, make sure that your sets, make sure that everything is lined up in that regard. All right, that's 10. Let's keep it pushing. I need to get my timer on lock here. We're gonna go ahead with this next set. I said a lot there to say it's about not wasting movement. Be efficient. Don't spend a lot of time in the gym arranging and moving things around. That's not the work you want to do. The energy matters. And when you actually set up to do the moves you want to do, you want to have the majority of your energy there to put everything that you have into those moves and into those reps. That's how you get good practice. That's how you get good training. That's how you get good results. So the timer, 1.5 minutes. This is more plyo/hit style. so we don't rest as long in between. It's 1:45 for the bigger sets, the heavier weight. To be honest, I could have gone 2 minutes, 2.5 even. But here we go a little bit faster. Like I said, the workout is downhill from here. Everything gets faster. We get burned out quicker. And then afterwards, I got to walk home. Fifteen seconds. Let's get set. Let's go. One of these days, I am going to have to get back in the gym to jump around and see if I can still dunk. About 5'11". But when we were playing like we were back in the day, oh shoot, that was the training. One minute. We rolling. Next one, let's go. Is this 4 already? This is, okay. I like it. The sooner the better. All right, so you probably noticed how quick and easy it was for me to get the weight off the rack. This time, small adjustment, but saves so much energy. And you can convert all of that directly into your movement. I'm gonna have to write down, this is the first time that I've done this here. So I'm not really familiar with where everything lines up. But I'm gonna take note of where it is here, because if I do this again here, I need to know so I'm not wasting my time and wasting that effort. I need all of it. Let's get that timer going. And because of that, it was probably like 15, 20 seconds from finishing there and sitting down over here. And I didn't set the timer. That's another reason why I do my timer for 1.5 minutes, because I know between forgetting to set a timer and getting back into the next rep, it's gonna be about the right rest time anyway. So I try to build those things into the way that I think in the gym, because it's very easy to go into a gym and spend a lot of time doing exactly what I'm doing right now, just sitting, doing nothing. And beyond just your rest, because you need the rest between your different reps. But it's very easy for people to get caught in there for a long time, and in a bad way, the majority of what they've done is sit. So I can't afford to do that. I don't have the time to do that. 30 seconds. What is this? I'm looking for instrumental music, man. Help me out. Okay. So next one is a single leg lunge. I'm actually going to use this bench I'm sitting on, prop my foot up on the back, and do just a regular single lunge. The next 4 reps will be of the single lunge jump. All right. So similar but different. And the reason for that is, if you've been counting, the Nebraska pyramid for the main squat was 8 sets. The squat jump was another 4. So I got 12 sets in on the normal squat position. But these next 2 single lunge movements are just 4 each. So doing it with 2 different variations keeps me from doing the same thing and getting bored of it. It adds the plyometric, but it also gives me the amount of sets and reps because I'm getting 8 in total. All right, let me see, what were my weights last time? We did, 85. This one's progressive overload. Oh, they both are, okay. So 10, 8, 6, 5. Write that down. 10, 8, 6, 4. 10, 8, 6, 4. Let me go from 85 to 105 to 125. And I did 135 that time. We're going to have to up it just like we did with the squat to 145 at the end of this. And then the single lunge, we go 65 for 2 sets, 85 for 2 sets. 10, 8, 6, 4. Okay. So 85 for 10 incoming. And it is 10, but it's 10 each leg. All right, 10 each leg. All right, so you see what we're doing there? Let me move this. So we got the ankle set up here, and we're doing just a quick pulse. Once again, just trying to mirror the actual movement for single leg jumping. "30 seconds. All right, go to 105 for 8. Feeling those quads and those hammies start to get a little spicy. One minute. 20 seconds. All right, loading up 105. Sorry, 125. As you can see, it's rolling really fast now. Even though we're going up in weight, the decrease in reps, rolling. Forty seconds. All right, 145 for 4. Let's get it. All right, that's it for those. Now we do the single leg lunge jumps, 65 pounds, 10. This is where the pain comes. This is where the pain comes. But you know what they say, no pain, no gain. This is the way. 20 seconds. Back at it. Oh, yeah? It had to be done.
It was the only one I had left at MSRP.
Yeah.
Everything else was pop up because we had one.
That's what I'm talking about.
They didn't have any,
No balance.
it was what we got for the executive.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, man.
Doubling it up.
Yeah, he told me. Half the power unacceptable. 'That's where the magic happens right there. See that foot getting off the ground? It's not a lot of weight on there, but you feel it. Promise. Timer. Thirty seconds. Eight reps here. Yo! Let's see. Whoa! It's like air.
This is the size.
All right, 30 more seconds. We go up to 85. 2 more sets. Let's go. Six reps here. Oops, I don't want to do that. All right. One more. Last one, 4 reps. Let's go. Actually, I'm adding a little bit more weight. Finish out. Feeling pretty good. Let's go. And that's a wrap. Complete. Did 105 at the end there, upped a little bit, which is good. We'll probably go ahead and up the weights on these a little bit more the next time I do this. Getting pretty comfortable there. It feels really good, solid. So we will up the ante and keep it pushing. But for now, that's a wrap. Stick with it. Keep to your goals. The best is yet to come. Be out here.